Okay, so Jeffrey Glover, Jeffrey Glover. I'm an associate professor here in the Department of Anthropology.
Lovely. Tell us about your Phoenix project, the Phoenix project.
So the Phoenix project is what I have sort of rebranded the work we are doing with the MARTA Archaeological Collection. And so this is a collection, you can see some of the boxes here, that was excavated by Georgia State archaeologists and students in the late 1970s when they were putting in the original MARTA rail lines. And they amassed a really sizable collection of materials. In fact, it's the largest archaeological collection associated with Atlanta's history in existence, sort of single collection. And so the Phoenix project is sort of our attempt to kind of bring this project back to life, right? As it were, using the Phoenix, of course, as an analogy, symbol for the city. It's the same sort of thing. This collection was sort of dead in the water, so to speak. No one was doing anything with it. There's a lot of potential, which is what led me to try to bring all these materials back to campus for sort of student-driven research projects.
I love how you said that. So we can now segue into students. Anthropology, what would you say to someone looking at this video? They don't know anything about anthropology. They have no idea what Georgia State offers. What would you say to them? Why should they come and do anthropology here?
Well, archaeology, what I do, is just one of the subfields of anthropology. And the beauty about anthropology is it's the only major for any career. And so, right, we study humans across time and space. And so that's pretty applicable to pretty much anything you want to do. So that's the kind of awesome thing about studying anthropology here at GSU. If you study archaeology with us, we have projects in Latin America, and then also sort of obviously these more contemporary historical projects that, this gives students the ability to work hands-on with collections if they don't have the ability to travel, overseas, for example, to do field work. So that's, those are some of the things you can do at Georgia State in anthropology.
Lovely. So we're here, we're doing the, either or, one of the degrees with you. We have the degree. What next for us? What can we do with that? In real life, in the real world, we've graduated, we've got this hunger money that we need to pay back.
Yeah.
Like, what can we do with this degree?
So, right, a lot of our students, again, I'll speak sort of specifically to archaeologists and archaeology students. The vast majority of archaeologists in the U.S. work in the private sector, and they're employed in cultural resource management. And so a lot of our students, undergrads, will come out and they might work for one of these CRM firms, cultural resource management firms, for a couple years, getting some field experience, and then may come back to grad school either with us or somewhere else, and with a master's degree they go back into that profession as project managers. Of course, some students come in, they study for their master's, and they go and they want to pursue a PhD, right? So we have also students that come through our program and do that, who then want to work in universities, be professors. We also are starting a museum anthropology concentration, so that's going to be geared towards students interested in working with museums and with collections. And so there's all sorts of, I have a bunch of students that now work at the State Historic Preservation Office as archaeologists, plenty of students that work in the private sector at various cultural resource management firms across the U.S. and others that are in PhD programs in the U.S. and even one in Germany.
Brilliant. Well, you glowed me with that. Any more questions? Any other questions?
Anything else? I think that's it. I think we'll, go into